It's a love affair. That's the tipping point. Yeah? When the sensitivity to the mechanisms of separation reaches a peak. And the enamorment, if that's a word, being enamored by that myopic, hard view, that constant focusing in and categorizing and comparing, even within yourself, this part of me is better than this part of me. Yeah? And we're split up into many parts. Yeah? When the being enamored by that, yeah, becomes less tasteful, less tasty than the soft gaze into reality, into this experience, into what is here, then the love affair grows. The love affair with this soft gaze, with this merging into, with this, call it what you will, letting go, being with what is, and so on. It grows. You could say that's the love affair with the beloved, but there is no beloved outside of you. It's a merging. The self loses itself, it loses its boundary in what is, in what is. Now there is a resurrection. Now there is the light of beingness. You don't become all floppy and passive and without a personality. Obviously not. But that personhood, that functioning personhood, that functioning physiological, psychological, mind-body organism takes place inside that. That's when the doer comes undone. You are being done. It's the shift from my will to thy will. But the thy is not an entity outside of you. Collapse into one. It's almost as if the mind-body vehicle really has its own intelligence, but that intelligence is not separate from the intelligence of the totality. It's not separate from the intelligence of love. It is that. But it kind of takes care of itself. Right action, that's what right action is. Right action doesn't come from the self doing the morally, ethically, spiritually correct thing. Right action arises naturally from your true nature as beingness. Right no, right yes. It doesn't have violence in it. It has silence in it. So then navigation in the world, in the relative world, in the world of form, is much more flowing and harmonious. Things come into place. They find their right movement in the pattern.